Delon Wright, my coworker Michael Scotto, is saying that is drawing trade interest from the Celtics, Kings, Timberwolves. And you guys know I'm a big Delon Wright fan. He's a guy who could play the 1 or the 2. He's 6'5", so he can actually play if he needed in a pinch, a little bit bigger. And he's a guy, he's not going to be screaming off the page with his athletic traits, but he's a good competent guy. This year he's averaging 4.5 points, 38.6% from the field, 37% from three. Taking a lot of threes this year, mainly only threes. 2 rebounds, 3 assists, a steal a game. And he's a guy, last year with the Wizards in 50 games, he put up 7.5 points, 3.6 rebounds, and almost 4 assists a night with 2 steals a game. One of the better defensive players in the league. And at this point, when you look at a guy like Delon Wright, I'm a big fan of his. Making, I believe it's 8.1 this year. He's not the most, physically gifted guy, but he's going to be an all-around jack of trades, master of none, really good backup point guard, decent shooter from 3, can make all the plays out the pick and roll, facilitate, doesn't turn the ball over, and he can play the 1 or the 2. So when you look and you hear guys, like I said, the Celtics, I believe, the Timberwolves are another one, and I'm a big fan of Delon Wright. Timberwolves, I look right here, who are they trading? Wendell Moore, Shake Milton, Troy Brown Jr. are potential trade candidates heading into there, and I just don't know if that's going to move the needle. While Boston, they do have a trade exception that they can use, as well as end of the rotation draft pick compensation to bolster their bench. We know they want either Drummond, Delon Wright, or Kelly Olynyk. I just think with the Delon Wright right there, not the best, but the Nuggets were also mentioned. They want 2nd round pick compensation. I think when you look at the Kings, Davion Mitchell could get the deal done. Out of the Boston Kings and Timberwolves, I think really the ones that have the best chance at landing him are either the Kings or Nuggets. Nuggets could give up a young guy, so can the Kings. Celtics and Timberwolves, I don't think they have the assets to really convince the Wizards. The Wizards want 2nd round picks. Unless Wendell Moore and some 2nd round picks is in, I don't know financially if that's going to be enough. I think you have to package Shake Milton, Troy Brown, and Wendell in some sort of capacity. While the Nuggets, I think Zeke Nnaji and another salary filler like Vlatko Chanchar could get that deal done. They waive Vlatko, the Wizards, if they did that. Kings, Davion Mitchell, and I think Kessler Edwards really with a 2nd round pick could get that deal done. I don't know if the Celtics really with scraps. I just see the Celtics as the least likely to be able to do that deal, just because if I'm the Wizards, I just don't think it's enough compensation for what I'd be giving up, in my opinion. But what do I know? I think it's all up to buyers, whoever the buyer is and how desperate they are, and if they really think Delon Wright would be that missing piece. So I think that's the bigger thing.